Whoa, below Prom.
Yay.
Hello.
Woo.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Just unenthusiastic. Woo.
Yay.
We are Woo. Welcome, Woo, Woo, Baloo, Proo. And we're back with Matt and Niki.
Hi.
Hello.
And Jason on the sidelines over here, but he's about to go get pizza. Of course. We're not judging, we're just expected.
And expecting pizza.
Oh, right, cars. I just forgot about that. We all chose movies.
Yes.
You said Clueless.
Yes.
Matt said Gigolo.
Yep. Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo.
I don't think I've actually seen that.
No, I've barely even heard of that.
I have a hard time hearing of that. And I chose Jaws. I've never actually seen Jaws, so this is going to be great.
We're all doing good.
Yep.
Am I the only one who's seen the movie I said?
So you haven't
Probably.
seen any of the movies that we have listed.
Player just decided based on how bizarre an action figure based on a selected movie would be. Start debating now.
I'm going to say
Mine's a shark.
I would
European
argue
Gigolo.
that you probably would find it weird to have a European Gigolo as an action figure.
I'm pretty sure they have Clueless action figures in the form of like Barbies or something, so I would say that probably last, but it's fine.
I would also like to argue that a shark with articulated appendages would also be strange.
Like in Toy Story.
I'm pretty sure there are action figures from Jaws.
Damn it.
Aha!
But the shark specifically, I'm
I
willing
don't
to give
know.
it to
I
the
don't know if
Gigolo.
there are.
Yeah, I am also willing to
All
give
right.
it to the Gigolo.
Or you've got it.
And then you're most likely second.
All right, so shark.
Yeah.
I'm Vorty, right. I was like, which one's mine?
Am I Vic or Vorty?
Ah!
What have I done? 100 years, Vic or Vorty.
Oh, yeah.
Bort, you're up first. Here's the
Oh,
controller.
man.
Bort.
Now, here's my chance to try and get in with the fish
No
girl.
one's sitting with my girl.
Or I can go hang out with a computer and an old god.
It's an old
Do the
guy.
new one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try for the...
Yeah.
Sit down with Zoe and Calculuster. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today.
Oh, that's funny.
Does she eat sanity?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye socket.
Well, if you didn't have
Oh.
enough
I
specifications
have
before.
a few regrets of where I'm sitting.
Also, what is she wearing at the... What are they both wearing at a cafeteria
it's
table?
summer.
Yeah.
This game does seasonal outfits, doesn't it? So they're into their summer outfits.
I mean, I am literally wearing some swim trunks right now, so...
Love the robot right now.
He looks like
Look at his goggles.
he looks like he did. Are those like organs inside of him?
It's tubing and such.
Okay.
Why
Why does it have to be red?
Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
have fun with the W, Matt.
Thanks, I already forgot what voice I gave Zoe.
Just a girl voice.
Eating is a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Oh.
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair.
You sure you want to go after her?
But still, don't judge me. I could always jump over to Calculuster.
That's also true.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you. Zoe, I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. Look at his face. He's losing it.
He's got D colon.
At one point, maybe his goggles will fit on his eyes.
Oh.
I was just about to take a sip of my tea, you monster.
You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculuster that they don't need changing. Can I already reprogram Calculuster? Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than this guy's sanity.
Probably not in her opinion, but you know.
Come on, Calculuster. His sanity isn't even one of the top 5 ways. Oh wait, top 5 worst things that I could do. Devouring from this dude. Man, I don't know what happened there.
I lost the ability to read.
I think this is a good point. There are much worse things that could be eaten,
True. Who you going for,
like
though?
a vegan brownie.
Hey.
Some of those top 5 things include right arm or left arm.
Or a Calculuster.
What? Every person has a calculator?
Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity.
I'm so excited.
Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. Just Just all the feces. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. Poop again.
There you go.
And worst of all, opinions.
Oh no.
Count you, Lester. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, his prominent user on Reddit.
This is a shady game.
Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute compared to several things that are worse, such as poop. Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons. You couldn't agree more. Mostly because you're interested in Smooch and Zoe, but still.
Are you, Matt?
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's your turn.
What have I done? Vera, you are the one for me. Ah!
You can sing with that Morty voice the whole time.
That's the goal. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda holding napkins at... How do you fold napkins at someone? Oh.
Do it.
Ah.
Oh, who's Miranda?
No one yet?
I'll be Miranda.
Do it.
I like all the girls. Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera? She's British. Yes!
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin folders for birthdays between the age of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I've never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all of the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you could spice up this conversation. Wait a minute, was that the right word? You decided to show off your most impressive napkin fold. You fold the napkin like so. It's a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. Ooh. That sounds hot. This writhing snake fold is for you. It is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. I gotta go for the first one.
I said the second one is a Vera.
Vera,
She does want to be left alone.
Yeah.
Look how pissed
And
she
it has
is.
the word snake in it.
I
think it's the
Yeah,
second
she
one.
wants to be left alone.
Yeah.
Ah, and it's got snake, you're right. Of course.
Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see.
Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes.
I didn't notice that.
Neither did I. Ah!
It's caught my arm.
Oh god! It's touching me! So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. I've kind of gone Australian.
All voices become the same voice.
It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me.
Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it?
You explained that what your net fold lacks in complexity makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will.
Ah, right. Well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then.
Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive, considering you're both in fear of the fact she's got snakes on her head and neither of you realized.
You're both in the fear. Well, I gotta go for my girl. Bye.
Scott.
Listen, Vicky, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight. We all have bazookas.
We're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, and the soul of an infant.
Hey.
Tasty.
Huh, weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire. This is literal poor life choices.
Where are they getting all these substances?
I'm trying to look up what Matt's voice reminds me of.
All right.
Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut it with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about what you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. The flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes. But I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Ooh. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you
sounds
can.
good for you.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate. Ooh, I'm gonna say the ultra whiskey because it sounds like me. Yes. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. Let's rage. I always wanted to make ultra whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck. I tried everything. Mood landing,
I made cars fuck.
sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all that cliche romantic stuff. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex. But I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. If you can't make whiskey X whiskey turn into ultra whiskey, we should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars to make a limousine?
It's happened.
Wait.
I already told you. This happened this afternoon. Or this morning.
Listen, Damien, I wasn't there, okay? An order of iPhones to become the iPhone XXX, the most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave and a Russian novel? What? To get a pair of designer shoes?
What?
Can't wait to create doper stuff than the world can even handle, probably. Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for Plays Polly! I agree.
Wow. By the way, Bob Dylan. It was Bob Dylan.
How did you find that out on the internet?
Because I was thinking, I'm like, what are the songs I know of him? And I'm like, crap, I don't know any of his. Wait a minute. Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses, which originally by him. I looked it up, I'm like, yeah, there it is.
All right.
Choose a place.
The rabbit hole that you just went down?
Okay.
No.
All right, how about the clouds you're reaching for?
I'm gonna choose Japan.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna choose Monster High. Or whatever it's called.
Whatever.
Spooky High.
Is that what we're called?
Yep. I'm going to choose, if we're going fictional places, I'm gonna go. I was about to say anime Japan.
Nice.
Okay.
No. I'll do Mount Olympus from the Disney universe.
Okay.
Very specifically, the nice one.
All right.
What we got? Player orders decided based on how hilarious it would be if the Huns were once again trying to conquer the world. And due to their ignorance about the present time, they prioritize conquering this place because they're sure it holds great strategic value.
100% yours, Danny. It's the mountain of the gods. Mulan's not here to stop us.
Mount Olympus is a real place. It's just not actually the mountain of the gods. Oh, that's funny. Oh dear.
All right, I'm gonna give you that one then.
Or if they don't understand the concept of video games and think this is a real place with powerful monsters.
I don't know, but I think Japan is also a pretty good answer considering it is an island.
That's true.
And does hold strategic value. But
does it hold great strategic value?
My vote's on Japan.
All right, I'm gonna go
I'll
for
take
that.
third.
That was third last time.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Oh, I guess I go first. I will relieve you of the controller.
Gladly accept.
Have
you tried to woo the shop girl?
I have not.
It's really hard.
Yeah. Harder
And-
than Vera?
Well, we got to take this one step at a time. I know Vera is presented to you as an option, so I'm like, if I can finish my Vera, maybe I'll move on to the shopkeep.
You know,
That's
the
a good plan.
shopkeep is Vera's sister. It might be a good way to get in.
What?
Are you kidding
Wait,
me?
how?
Adoptive, I think.
Oh, well, I mean, I would hope so. Yeah.
One is a cat.
Yeah,
And purple.
Does she know that she's got cat on her head? My stats are... What the heck do I need? So my smarts is pretty good now. I could use more money.
I need more fun. In real life and in the game.
I'm bored. No.
Vorty, go sit down. Vic's gonna take this over. That day, you spent some time on the library PCs, managing your start kicker. You receive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 1 million money. With almost everything goes to cover the cost.
Years, Rick and money.
Yeah, I know. 1 million years, Rick and money. That cover the cost and keep you only $2. My voice hurts. Morty, you can take over.
That doesn't sound fun.
Oh, jeez, yeah, that was rough, Vic. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. Does anybody else smell a secret ending? It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win.
Do that ending.
I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop.
I know what it is.
I do too. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual.
Why does she need weapons if she has snakes on her head? That's my question.
I'd argue that a gun is better than
Jeez, Rick.
Alright, let's see. So we've got the
Ask
witches.
the coven.
Why
They're
don't we ask
fun.
the coven? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. Also, we're not very charming.
No, maybe the intelligence on the internet would be good.
Literally, just search the internet. Like that's literally what's there for.
I think
You can find blood rituals on the internet, right?
Yeah.
it's either bold or intelligence, I think.
I think it's a better chance. Yeah.
All right.
I found out that it only matters which of your stats is higher compared to those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have to be like
the
a
way
certain
it
number?
works is there's two options. Each of those corresponds to a stat you have.
Right.
And whichever one's higher, they will like. Usually. But I think it has to be above a certain threshold too for some of them.
You mean in these situations where it's one person and two answers?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh.
They'll be happy if you pick your one that has the higher stat for you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Good call. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure a petty victory, that you forget about the little things. You and Vera scamper over to the library to put the school's computers to good use for once. For real, does anyone at this school use school resources for educational purposes? Let's just search blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain social status. That's pretty clear, right?
I'd say so.
Couldn't possibly be clearer. Seems like we're gonna need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. Not exactly stuff that's going to be lying around, but when you're destined to be prom queen, you make it work. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen. I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place. But hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop. I'll grab a goat, and we'll meet in the bathrooms to cut its tongue out and get this party started.
Great.
Sounds like a party indeed. Oh, jeez.
Does smell it.
You gained 2 fun and a smart. How did I get fun out of this?
All right. Okay.
You're having a great time.
So I have 6 fun. What is Polly like?
She's probably fun.
She likes boldness and fun, I think.
Boldness
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, boldness does make sense. So boldness is the bathroom.
That is
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
Ooh, you're not
Wow.
very bold.
No, I'm not. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. That's me. Look at me. I'm setting things on fire. My head. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness.
Vicky, are you aware that your head's made of fire?
You're getting it ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, baby, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
The most formal way to say that.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help for brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure that even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Like the punch with Mandrake Root. Harry Potter reference. It turns monsters into actual humans. Okay,
God.
you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader.
Ooh.
Wow, what am I better? What do you think? I feel like this is bold.
I think that might be smarts.
I
Ooh,
don't know.
this one.
That one's probably creativity.
Or charm.
Or charm.
which
Okay,
both aren't great.
Yeah, and if this one's smart, well, okay, either way, if this one is bold or smart, it's higher than creativity and charm.
Right.
So unless this one is fun and this one is bold. Let's try this one.
Yikers.
Yes!
Hey!
Later that night at the party. Haha, this is nuts. Look at all these humans in human costumes. Georgina, the party owlbear, just totally turned into a sumo wrestler. And Larry the leech looks exactly, wait, Lich?
Lich.
There
Looks
you go.
exactly like former United States President Abraham Lincoln.
That that could happen.
Oh, Larry doesn't just look like Lincoln. He is Lincoln. He's all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death.
Oh, God.
Okay. Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories. Childhood, family, friends. They have no recollection of their lives as a monster and are all currently going insane from the cognitive dissonance.
Is it from that or from my new girlfriend, the Eldritch Horror?
I'm sorry. Who?
Haha.
Manny the Manticore just turned into a retired cop who is screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Pranked! I'm about 4 hours and all these newly created people, in about 4 hours, all these newly created people will revert to their previous forms, essentially murdering their new identities. LOL! In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit out of actual humans and streaming it online. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Wow, that was a great thing for me.
You know what? That
Look at
reminded me of the Rick and Morty episode. Are you guys actually familiar with Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The one episode where Summer's like in the machine and like she's being surrounded by like the cops.
Oh yeah, where like,
And the machine like creates like a slime version of the one cop's son.
yeah, the like darkest moment of that show. Doesn't it kill it or in front of him too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He just like melts.
Oh.
What a dark show.
Yeah.
My stats are garbage.
Oh, they're not.
I'm gonna boost my
bad.
Better
creativity.
than mine.
I love
Hey.
his costume.
It's the best.
Mhm.
Because everyone else gets like a cool costume, and he's got a shitty dragon costume.
It's amazing.
Look at the wing. That day, while rehearsing,
It took me a second to just be like,
Where?
I am looking at the wing, right?
exactly. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves has descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad for high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity.
Dang, that's a nice couple of 8s you got going on there.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
There's too many people here.
To be or not to be high as balls. Not even a question. I'm already there. Do you guys want more of that voice?
I guess I'm Scott now. To tree or not to tree?
Free.
Wait, I can't ask questions. I'm a tree.
Okay, guys, I'm really digging the Shakespeare fanfic you're doing here. Now all you need to do is kiss.
Kiss hell. Just point the way. I'll kiss whoever.
Ah!
Who is this?
How about death?
He's scary. Why is he shirtless?
Who am I?
I tried it. It was okay. That's actually how I died.
She has died 1,000 ways.
I love it.
She dies from partying too hard.
No, I was being metaphorical. I mean that you should join me and feel the gentle caress of
Oh my.
the dark side.
Oh.
Why is Alucard from Castlevania in this game? Well,
No, it's you.
this play just got spicy. I mean, I'm playing a cult member, so I'm 100% on board with this.
And trees provide shade. Perhaps I am already on the dark side.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh!
Oh, Scott.
Oh, no.
He's good. And I'm a plague doctor, so like doctors are good, but plague is bad. I don't know what to choose.
There's at least a 50% chance Polly will choose to go with the dark side. That chance, like Polly, is unacceptably high.
Yay!
Put a stop to this madness. Not everything is about good and evil, guys. The real quest has been to find a shirt for poor topless Dimitri.
That's my quest. Why is he shirtless? He's creepy.
I'll tell you what I want.
What I
What I
really,
really,
really
really want.
want.
I have
Oh my
no
God.
idea what to do for this.
Oh, Jesus.
I
who are
did,
you-
I
who
did
are you
learn a valuable
wooing?
lesson today.
You're trying to woo Zoe, right?
I am the cult member.
Yeah. This must be
Wait a
like a skill one though.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you just said you learned a very valuable lesson today. What is that?
It's this guy's name is Dimitri.
Oh, I see.
He's
Wow.
a vampire.
Gotcha. Apparently he's got a romantic thing going on with the coven. Or at least one member of the coven.
I like the idea of the whole coven.
Well, I mean, they all act the same, so it's actually very confusing.
Yeah.
All right, what do you choose?
I don't know. I like this reference.
Oh, no!
I'm not
What?
fun enough.
I
We're
thought
trying
that
to
was
woo Polly.
creativity.
Yeah, what do you want? Oh.
Oh,
This is like real life. No one gets my references.
Aww.
Oh, you don't know what you want? Not even simple things like pizza and belly scratches?
No.
Scott.
Dang, Mort, that's a pretty shocking lack of self-knowledge. I'm sorry.
For real, you couldn't just say butts? Everyone wants butts. What's wrong with you?
You don't know what's wrong with you. You're lost, directionless. Perhaps you should join
Coven? Oh.
the dark side.
That makes more sense.
Oh,
Sorry, but the dark side isn't some yoke retreat for people trying to find themselves. Get out of here.
Rejected.
Go back to Castlevania. It's just like when people used to join my cult because they lacked a sense of purpose. It's like, get a life, you know? I'm sorry. Okay? At least I have 2 hands.
That's a libus, Zoe, but I'll let it slide because I'm more disappointed with Bort.
does anybody want to give me pizza and a belly scratches? Anyone?
That bird's giving you a belly scratch.
Oh, yeah, he is.
That's true.
He's down there, but he's not alive.
What?
He's a prop.
You all clearly have a lot to work out here. I'll come back later.
You do that.
Dimitri disappeared in a cloud of purple smoke, leaving you to get judged by your friends. Oh. My boldness is so low. I forgot the first rule of acting. Always know your motivation. My motivation was Zoe.
That weekend.
Something happened to
Me! Yes!
Vicky, and we will see what
Yeah!
that activity is next time on Below Pro.
I thought it was partying.
I can't believe, Matt, you don't know what you want?
No.
Oh, man. Well, maybe we'll discover what that is next time. See y'all then.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Just tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
I want a zigga zigga.
Now, was that so hard? Now, can somebody identify what that is?